Are you a Social Security recipient born before 1960? Well, hold on to your seats because I've got breaking news that could put thousands of extra dollars in your pocket. The Social Security Administration has just released their complete July timeline, and it's a game changer for millions of seniors across America. But here's the real bombshell. The Treasury Department has confirmed new $3,700 payments under a revolutionary payment rule that could transform your retirement income. I know what you're thinking. Is this too good to be true? Or, do I qualify for these increased benefits? Don't worry, because in the next few minutes, I'm going to break down everything you need to know about these massive changes, including exactly who qualifies, how to claim your money, and why this is happening now. Trust me, you won't want to miss a single second of this video. Before we dive deep into these exciting developments, make sure to hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications so you never miss out on crucial Social Security updates that could impact your financial future. Let's address the question that's probably burning in your mind right now. What exactly is this new payment rule, and why is it happening? The Social Security Administration has implemented these changes in response to the rising cost of living and the unique challenges faced by seniors born before 1960. This demographic has experienced some of the most significant economic changes in American history, and these new payments are designed to provide additional financial support. The Treasury Department's confirmation of these $3,700 payments marks a significant milestone in Social Security benefits administration. But what makes this particularly interesting is the timing. Why July? The SSA has strategically chosen this timeline to ensure smooth implementation and proper distribution of funds. This isn't just another routine adjustment, it's a carefully planned initiative to support our senior citizens during these challenging economic times. Now, you might be wondering about the eligibility criteria. Who exactly qualifies for these enhanced payments? The primary requirement is being born before 1960, but there are other important factors to consider: your current benefit amount, years of work history, and when you started claiming Social Security all play crucial roles in determining your final payment amount. It's essential to understand that not everyone will receive exactly $3,700, some might receive more, while others might receive less, depending on their individual circumstances. Let's talk about the application process. Many of you are probably asking, do I need to apply for these increased benefits? The good news is that for most eligible recipients, these adjustments will be automatic. However, there are some cases where you might need to take action. If you've recently moved, changed banks, or haven't updated your information with the SSA in the past year, you'll want to ensure your details are current to avoid any delays in receiving your payments. One question that frequently comes up is about the payment schedule. The SSA has developed a comprehensive timeline for July, and understanding this schedule is crucial for planning your finances. Payments will be distributed based on your birth date, following the established pattern of second, third, and fourth Wednesdays of the month. But here's something important to note: some recipients might see these increased amounts reflected in their payments as early as late June. What about taxation? This is a critical consideration that many people overlook. These increased payments could potentially impact your tax situation, especially if you have other sources of income. It's advisable to consult with a tax professional to understand how these changes might affect your overall tax liability and whether you need to adjust your withholding. Here's another important aspect to consider: how do these new payments interact with other benefits? If you're receiving SSI, veterans benefits, or other forms of government assistance, you might be wondering about potential impacts on those benefits. The good news is that in most cases, these increased Social Security payments won't negatively affect your other benefits, but it's always wise to verify your specific situation. Let's address the sustainability question. Many of you might be wondering if these increased payments are permanent or temporary. The Treasury Department has confirmed that these adjustments are part of a long-term strategy to support senior citizens, but it's important to note that future adjustments might occur based on economic conditions and cost of living changes. What steps should you take right now? First, verify your eligibility by checking your birth year and current benefit status. Second, ensure all your information with the SSA is up to date. Third, monitor your bank account or mail for notifications about these changes. And fourth, consider consulting with a financial advisor to understand how to best utilize these increased benefits in your overall retirement strategy. Here's something many people don't realize: these new payments could also affect your Medicare premiums. If you're enrolled in Medicare, it's important to understand how these increased Social Security benefits might impact your Part B and Part D premiums. Some beneficiaries might see adjustments in their Medicare costs as a result of the higher Social Security payments. Let's talk about spousal benefits. If you're married and your spouse also receives Social Security benefits, how do these changes affect your household? The impact could be significant, especially if both you and your spouse were born before 1960. Understanding the combined effect on your household income is crucial for financial planning. What about survivors' benefits? If you're receiving Social Security survivors' benefits and were born before 1960, these changes could affect your payments as well. The new rules take into account different types of Social Security benefits, not just retirement benefits. Many people are asking about the timing of these changes in relation to other recent Social Security adjustments. How does this new payment rule relate to the annual cost of living adjustment, COLA? These are separate adjustments, and it's important to understand how they work together to potentially increase your overall benefits. Here's a crucial point about back payments. Some eligible recipients might be entitled to retroactive increases. If you think you might qualify for back payments, it's important to contact the SSA directly to discuss your situation. Don't assume you'll automatically receive any retroactive payments. You might need to take specific actions to claim them. What about the appeal process? If you believe you're eligible for these increased payments but don't receive them, or if you disagree with the amount, there is an appeals process available. Understanding your rights and the steps to take if you need to appeal is crucial for protecting your benefits. Let's discuss the broader economic impact of these changes. How will these increased payments affect local economies, especially in communities with large populations of senior citizens? The injection of additional funds into these communities could have significant positive effects on local businesses and services. What should you do if you experience delays or issues with your payments? The SSA has established specific procedures for handling payment problems. Having this information ready before you need it can save you time and stress if any issues arise. Here's something important to consider: scam prevention. Unfortunately, whenever there are significant changes to Social Security benefits, scammers try to take advantage of the situation. Be aware that the SSA will never call you asking for personal information or demanding payment to receive these increased benefits. If someone contacts you claiming to be from the SSA, verify their identity through official channels. Looking ahead, what might these changes mean for future Social Security beneficiaries? While these specific payments are targeted at those born before 1960, they could set precedents for how the SSA handles benefit adjustments in the future. As we wrap up this discussion about the new Social Security payments, remember that staying informed is your best tool for maximizing your benefits. Keep an eye on your accounts, stay in touch with the SSA, and don't hesitate to seek professional advice if needed. If you found this information helpful, please give this video a thumbs up and share it with anyone who might benefit from knowing about these changes. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel for more updates on Social Security benefits and retirement planning. Drop your questions in the comments below. I read and respond to as many as I can. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.